All right, guys. Here we are at Liquor Stop in Roanoke. We're going to go in here and check out, see what they have to offer.
This is actually a liquor depot, one of the sister stores kind of to Liquor Depot. So it's called Liquor Stop, but if you look it up, it does say Liquor Depot near the Speedway.
Yeah, Roanoke, yeah.
In Roanoke, yep.
All right. Let's go check them out, see what they got. All right, so here we are. We're going to go in and going to check out the bourbon. There on this back wall. So start here. They got Coppercraft, Old Elk, Bourbon Tucker, the Prideful Goat. That's a really good one.
Is this the Fighting? Oh, the Fighting 69.
Fighting 69. That's an Irish whiskey there. Woodville. Also have the Michter's small batch. They do have the Bottle and Bond Heaven Hill. Also the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. They've got the rye and the bourbon. I'm going to go down here on the second shelf before we move on any further.
Still have the keepers.
Yeah, they have the keepers, Maker's Mark keepers. They do have a pick here as well. Usually a pretty good choice, always. So they got a pick of for Liquor Depot.
Private selection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good selection of the High West, Yellowstone. Got some Whistle Pig. Got the Whistle Pig 10-year small batch rye. Got Sazerac. They do have some of the 291 here. They have the small batch and the rye and the bourbon as well.
There's that Star Wars.
Richard Petty's. Yeah.
The Australian. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like the gas that goes in the car.
H&H Preferred. I'm not familiar with that one, but it's a different bottle. Then they have just a regular H&H.
There's your hotel ready to drink.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Dr. McGillicuddy's honey whiskey.
how about that?
Private Barrel, they have store picks of Elijah Craig.
Right, we got the rye.
There's your barrel.
Yeah, some of these still, the PGA
Oh, yeah.
Championship.
Like B523.
Yeah. All right, go down here. We got some old Granddad.
Granddad 114.
114. The early times. There's the Bradshaw. Dear Bradshaw's.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Brook. Mm-hmm. Down on the bottom, there's Buffalo Trace.
One for 29 and two for 49.
Yep. You got the Wellers, the Traveler. You got the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, and the Black Labels. So, back up here, start the Basil Hayden. They got a good selection. They got the malted rye, the toasted, the dark rye. So they got a full selection of that. Got near Knob Creek. That's the smoked maple, the rye. And they offer a small batch in both different sizes as well as a single barrel. The smoke wagon. Such your regular, yeah, the Christmas edition still on the shelf. So if anybody's looking for that.
Come back around.
Got Penelope. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's something that you always kind of look for when you're looking at those. Is the band kind of gives you the years. So even though it says it's a 7-year, that was actually an 8-year. Then Pikesville again, always a good one. We'll drop down.
Blackened in that rabbit hole, finished in rabbit hole again.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they've got a good selection of the rabbit holes, the different ones, the Cave Hill, Derringer. Oh yeah.
Cast strength down.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the maple. That's a good bottle. All right, I'm gonna go back here and catch some of these others on the second shelf. You got Gentleman Jack. You got the Bonded Rye. That's a Woodford Reserve. Always a good one. The Woodford Reserve Double Oak. That's your Bullet. And they also have the new Bottle and Bond here. It's a great price of $49. And Horse Soldier, you got your Makers. You got the French Oak, the 46, got the 101. And again, we left off on these other shelves. Just some of your bottom shelf stuff. Some of the flavored. And just a good selection of different style. You come up here, we have the Old Forester, got your King Ranch. That's come down in price. It's a pretty good price here as well.
Show the sweet wheat?
They do have the sweet wheat and the 12-year. So that's a good buy on the sweet wheat.
And the 12-year.
Yep, and
They're both. They're good.
yep. And the Old Forester, 10 cup, a small batch. Little Jane, they got the 10-year, they got the Baby Jane, and of course, they got a couple of the Dancing Pandas.
Morning.
So back up here at the top, that is a private selection of the Angel's Envy for Liquor Depot.
It's a pretty bottle.
Yep.
It's different than the others.
Yeah, it's rounded more and stuff. 116 proof too. It's pretty good proofing on it.
139.
Yeah, 139. It's not bad bry on it. And you have the Triple Oak. A lot of people like that one. And
They got the big distill.
yeah, will it? I also have the Lazy K Bar. Have some Stranahans. I got a sherry cask. A Diamond Peak, which is a single malt as well. So I think all of the Stranahans are single malts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is in there. Buccaneers. Also has some of Jefferson's selections, a McKenna Henry. Lux Row. Sagamore, that's a barrel select whiskey. It's a good one. There's a single barrel. Yeah, the Blue Notes. Some of the more standard stuff, the White Label, the Devil's Cut, the Double Oak, just your standard offers. And some Four Roses. Yeah, we got the single barrel, and then they have the new recipes that they have on the necks of the OESK and the OBSF. Yep.
Still on the shelf.
Yeah, the Turkey 101 8-year on the shelf as well. Got your Wild Turkey Rare Breed and Gentleman Jack.
Got the blackberry.
Got the blackberry. It's a new one that just came out. You got a great selection of the Benchmark.
Got them all.
Maybe hit that. All right, so
Look at some of their more allocated
yeah, we're
stuff.
gonna go check out
There's
some
a
allocated.
case
There's a
up
case
here.
in there. We're gonna look at that and see what they have in there, and
we'll look
after
behind
that,
the counter.
we'll go behind the counter. Sounds
And
good.
I also like Liquor Depot because they have a great selection of tequila, so we'll go check that out too.
All right, sounds good. All right, so here is some of the stuff they have behind lock and key in the cabinet here. They got a pretty good selection of some good allocated stuff. Let's take a look at it. Got the double. Got the double Eagle, very rare.
Macallan Reflection. Not
Yeah.
sure what that is, but
That's a Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
there's Don Perignon champagne.
Yeah, they got a good selection of different ones. They do have some really good stuff. Got the 23 Pappies. You got the Ride in 12-year. Woodford Reserve, Baccarat. And then also have down here on the bottom, looks like they got the Eagle Rare 17, Sazerac, and the Thomas Handy. All great selections. So, yeah. Do have the Whistle Pig 10-year piggy bank. And then you also have the Widow Jane Black Opal. That's the box. That's the box for the double. All right, well, let's see if we can find some tequila now. All right, before we made it over to tequila, we found a couple other some single barrel stuff selections they have. Let's take a look at it. All right, we have here Remus. It's a single barrel. It's a store pick. And Bull Run. Also have, again, the Angel Envy. And then we've seen this one over there, but it's at private selection.
The 116 proof. This is the 110 proof. And there's their makers. The Distillarium. Yep. And then they also have the Milam Green. It's the single barrel, straight. And it's a store pick as well. We would have to get that one.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Collection.
Up Creek. It's just your single barrel select as well. And then just some other stuff.
Maestro Dobel Diamante.
Yeah.
Oh, they have some tequila single barrels too. Those are interesting.
All right, so let's see if we can find the tequila now.
All right, so we're gonna look at the tequila. They have a full selection down here on the this row. Just kind of want to give you. They have end cap here as well. We'll catch it first. So your Costa Ricas. Kind of tight quarters here, guys, but I'm trying to get that. So they do have a Mojito down here, the Blanco, great price on that. Some Don Julio, nothing real fancy on this end. Let's go around the corner and see what they have. So they have Don Ramon. All right, they do have the Codigo here, the Rosa, the Reposado, and the Blanco. Avion. Just below that, they have your El Tesoro selection. Always a great one to have, as well as the Siete Leguas. More down here, show you some mezcals down here on the bottom. There's the Casamigo mezcal, if anybody's interested in that one. There's a lot of the mezcals down here. All right, coming back up. So Trace to the Rallies. Ay, tequila. Pretty bottles, but the El Mexico, that's not too bad, actually. We have one of those at home. We have the Blanco. I wouldn't mind finishing off that collection with the Reposado and the Añejo. Here's one we keep running into. We're eventually going to have to try it. So this is going to be your Casa Dragones. Comes in the box. There's your Dobel. do have some Lalo over here. Tanteo on the bottom. So we've seen this bottle a couple of times. This is by Painted Donkey. It's a really neat bottle. I'm almost tempted to buy it just for that. Don't know that I will, but it is a cool bottle. And then we have the Corzo. Someone told me not to get that. So thank you for that heads up. Of course, Tequila Ocho, always good. Hornitos. They have quite a big selection of Hornitos. They even have the Cristalino in the black barrel. Which I'm not real sure what the black barrel is, but it would be interesting. Have your Lunazol down here on the bottom, and they do have the Cristalino in that, as well as the Añejo and El Himoso, smoked Blanco tequila. That's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. And then just some of your regular as well. And they have an end cap here. I have one here called Centurion. I'm not real sure about this one, but okay. So this is a great store. Really nice selection, everything they have. We're going to go and see if they'll tell us a little bit about their allocations back behind the counter, and maybe let us film back there so we can get you guys some close-ups of that.
Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to look here at some of the stuff on the back behind the counter, just to kind of show you guys some of their really good selection of bottles back here as well. So they got some 12 years of Japanese. I also have an 18-year there as well. Crown All Apple, Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. Also have a 12-year that is batch 2. Got a couple of those look like they have that. The Calumet 16 and 15-year. Do have a Michter's Rye 10-year. You got the Buffalo Trace Kosher. They have both the rye recipe and the straight rye. Rock Hill. Got Elmer T. Lee. Have the Stag, that is a 24A on the Stag Junior there. Also have the Blanton Single Barrel. They have the straight from the barrel as well as the gold. And they do have a special reserve on the Blue Note, the Cash Finish series. You got a 2023, that's the -4 on the Bookers. In retrospect as well, about a little book. And down here we do have some of the tequila that they have behind the counter as well. That's the Casa Azul. They have Casa Azul Gold. That's one that I'm not familiar with. They also have Añejo as well. Avion. So they have a great selection of tequila as well. All right, so we do have also here the Elijah Craig, the 18-year. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, that's an age 20-year straight rye. And they do have some of the Orphan barrels as well. Some great selection. Caribou Crossing. Got the Widow Jane Decadence. And the 14 and 15-year Widow Jane, the Vault. Got the Hancock Single Barrel. This is all of the different ones they have here. All right. Now we're looking at some of the E.H. Taylor they have here. We have the barrel proof. I have the straight rye, the single barrel. Oh, we got some Eagle Rare, and the 12 year. And we also have the Eagle Rare 10 year. Some Woodford Reserve series as well. So again, just a really great selection of hard to find bottles. Get a chance to come down and see them here. Liquor Stop.